Chicago's mayor is looking down the financial road and sounding an alarm of sorts for members of city council. From deficits here to instability on Wall Street and in Washington, it's setting up to be a challenging budget year. Political reporter Chris Ty live for us at City Hall with the interesting reaction to his call for help and what it's getting from members of the council. Chris?
That's right, Joe. Some on council saying we sounded this very alarm last fall and the mayor didn't want to engage. Last fall, before President Trump went back to the White House, before tariffs really re-entered our vocabulary. Well, now it appears the mayor is ready to talk.
Look, this president is an absolute nightmare.
The mayor using President Trump's policies as a backdrop for what he claims is in store for Chicagoans.
That impact is quite severe in Chicago. It could cost the average family about $4,000 additional dollars in taxes. And it could impact upwards of 11,000 jobs.
City Hall finances also likely to suffer. In this urgent plea to alders, Johnson wrote Monday, this volatility combined with the projected budget gap makes it all the more important that we work together. I'm asking all of you to lean into this process with the urgency it requires.
We were talking about this last year.
Alderman Scott Waguespack says Johnson is late to sounding an alarm that many on council activated last year.
One of us is being truthful. One of us is actually connected to reality, and I think time is going to show which one of us is correct.
Over 20 members of council called for the same collaboration with the mayor over 4 months ago, writing, "We take you at your word and want to truly collaborate." A collaboration alders say never happened.
This motion passes.
As Johnson zeroed in on his budget, ignoring, they say, evaporating COVID dollars and not cutting city programs deep enough, driving up the deficit. Now the mayor wants their ideas, but he has a message.
The conversation cannot start off with cuts. That's my orientation.
When you say I don't want to start with cuts, what would you like to? Where is the?
Oh, we have to
start
with revenue.
That's a failed fantasy, yes. I think the first thing you have to do is look at the cuts that you need to make, the hard choices that taxpayers are going to have to make, have to be made at City Hall too.
There's also the question of how big exactly is this deficit going to be at City Hall. The mayor says about $1 billion. Others say considerably higher, some estimates as high as $3 billion. Council and the mayor begin those dialogues in earnest next month. Live at City Hall, Chris Ty, CBS News, Chicago. Joe.
Chris, thanks.